Edmonton Oilers 5, Tampa Bay Lightning 3. Welcome back to the day after reaction with myself, Waz. What's going on? How we feeling? It's almost been 24 hours since that wild game against the Tampa Bay Lightning. A little bit of a day after reaction. And honestly, that first period alone, I felt like it took forever. I guess that's the first thing that comes to mind. It was a very long first period with a lot of action, a lot of physicality. Nikita Kucherov going towards the numbers on Evander Kane and no penalty. Kane gets a penalty for tripping him. That kind of made sense, but I was thinking more so like, hey, both of them should have had a penalty. And then, you had Patty Maroon earlier causing havoc, and I think he had 2 or 3 slew-foots in that game. So besides the goals, that felt like a playoff game. Please sign me up for Edmonton versus Tampa Bay in the Stanley Cup Finals. I would love to have a 7-game series, hopefully with Edmonton on top. But that's just me fantasizing because, if we had a Tampa versus Edmonton Stanley Cup Final, it would be chaos, but fun chaos. And my heart rate would be going through the roof for 6 games, right? So that's the best way to sum up that game. It was just fun. A lot of head-scratching decisions from officials. I thought, Jack Campbell played fine. I thought there was a few goals he could have done better on, but at the end of the day, he got the win. And sometimes you're going to have games like that where you kind of, he's been letting in, 3 to 2 goals a game, not 4. He's been steady, I think, Jack Campbell. I think the team in front of him has been playing well. I think one other thing to note, really, is the pairing of Evan Bouchard and Philip Broberg. They had an excellent game as a duo, dominated the Lightning 19-2 in shot attempts at even strength over 12 and a half of play. The minutes will increase for the young pairing as they continue to play well. That is for sure, and we hope to see it. That pairing has been a bright spot on the Oilers' blue line, with a season where there hasn't been a lot of shine on the defensive pairings, right? So it's good to see a lot of positives coming from the Oilers' back end. Jack Campbell, Charles Broberg pairing. And of course, Stuart Skinner got named to the All-Star game during the first intermission. Same with Leon Draisaitl. That was great to see. So just a high-intensity playoff-style game. I loved it. And it was good to see the Oilers come up on top. I think now they're 2-0 on the Lightning. So, it was great to see. At Maroon, bit of a classy gesture with Evander Kane prior to the game. And then next thing you know, he's the enemy of the rink. No one on Rogers Place was a fan of Patty Maroon that night. We all had great memories from him and when he was earlier 5 years ago. So to sum it all up, lots of chaos, lots of fun, poor officiating. The Oilers won. So Oilers taking on the Vancouver Canucks tomorrow, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and we'll see you then. Thank you for tuning in. Day after reaction with Waz, and we'll see.